Hi everyone, I'm Anthony Maiello, CEO and founder of StratifyPro. One of the key features of StratifyPro is what we call the alignment feature. What this ensures is that everyone in the organization is working towards the same goals. So it connects strategic initiatives to operational tasks and provides a clear line of sight from the top down and bottom up and sideways and all of the above. This kind of alignment fosters collaboration, accountability, and ultimately drives better business outcomes. So I'm going to show you how to use that real quickly in the tool today. That will be our task. So I went ahead to save some time here. I went ahead and created a workspace. I have a demo workspace here. I created 4 teams: a management team, an IT team, a finance team, and a human resources team. And each team has their own owner, including the management team, which I personally am the owner of, and I've got 3 other individuals that are owners of these other teams. An owner in StratifyPro pretty much means manager or director or that sort of thing. And within each group, I created one strategy. The corporate strategy is the parent strategy of the organization. And then I created 3 other ones, or I should say Tom, Jimmy, and Eddie created other strategies that became children strategies of the corporate strategy. And that was all in the configuration when we created the plan. We have other videos that shows how to do that. But to give you a bird's eye view, let's go into alignments screen here, and we can see how these 4 strategies come together. You can see the corporate strategy being the parent one, and I'm the owner of here. And then you can see the finance strategy here. And then you can see the HR strategy and IT strategy. You notice these boxes are empty here. This is the percentage of alignment that you have, as well as the percentage of completion of goals being complete. So they're blank right now because we haven't started filling them in. We're going to go ahead and do some of that right now. So let's go into the corporate strategy here, and you can see it's got some basic viewpoints that comes when you create the strategy. You can modify these viewpoints if you want. You can add new ones and so forth. But I'm going to go ahead in the finance viewpoint, and I'm going to go ahead and add a goal. I'm going to add a goal here for the whole company to increase revenue by 10%. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I've got a goal. That was quick and easy, and you notice here I need to put some success criteria. I can do that now or later, but let's go ahead and do that now. So let's add a KPI, and let's just call it 2024 revenue, and let's go ahead and save that. And let's add some tracking to it. The system is asking me to do that anyway, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to make this an achieve target. We're going to measure it in dollars. And let's just say we want to go from 0 to 500,000. And let's go ahead and save that. And you can see now we created a KPI. We've got a little progress bar here. We've got the dates and so forth. So now we've got this corporate KPI. So let's go ahead and go to the IT team. Now, one thing we could do actually in the goal is I can add some text here. I can tell my owners of the other strategies, hey, you guys, I want you to go ahead and make some changes here. I want you to go ahead and add some goals. So I'm going to send them a message here, and this message will be sent to their inbox on their system in their StratifyPro in their email. I won't show you that today, but that's how they're alerted. Hey, we got a goal here and you guys need to contribute to it. So let me go ahead and post that, and you can see it actually gets posted here. Now Jimmy, Ed, and Tom, they're going to see this in their home screen, and they're also going to see this in their alerts when they open up their inbox. So let me go ahead now and make believe on them. I am going to go into the IT strategy and I'm going to add a goal. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a goal to business architecture. And the goal is going to be to simplify subscription process in customer portal. And that's a goal. I want to simplify that process, and let's put a little bit of a KPI to that so we can measure it. And let's just call this KPI customer satisfaction. And let's save it. And this customer satisfaction, let's measure it with an NPS score. So let's go make this an in-between target. We'll measure it with NPS, and NPS scores can go from 0 to 100, but our sweet spot will be 95 to 100. So I'm going to set an upper and lower target. Now you're seeing me play around with different types of target types for KPIs. We have a separate video on how to handle KPIs and create KPIs. I'm not going to show you that here, but you can see I created an in-between KPI, which basically says I want to fall in between these two flags here, and that would be a very successful KPI for me. So let me go ahead and save that. Then you can see now I've got that progress bar and so forth. But there's something missing here. What I want to do is I want to make this goal contribute to that goal that's in our corporate plan. So I'm going to head and click this, and I'm going to see a sidebar pop up. And in this sidebar, I'm going to edit contribution. So down at the bottom of the edit sidebar, I can click on contributes to, and I can go into where I want to contribute. So I can hit this little plus sign. I can say, hey, I've got a plan here called corporate strategy, and I want to contribute in the financial viewpoint. I want to contribute to increasing revenue by 10%. So this goal, now when I do this goal I just created, everything we do in it is going to contribute to the success of this goal in our corporate strategy. And this is how I create alignment. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now I've got that saved, and just to give you an idea of what we just did, let's go back into the alignment map here, and now you could start seeing, oh, we have the same alignment, but now we're starting to see progress here in these two boxes. And this 100% means, because I only have one goal in IT strategy, that goal is, this plan is 100% aligned to the corporate strategy, because it's showing me that here. So if I add another goal and it's not aligned yet, this number will change. This number up here just simply means, hey, we've got a plan, it's aligned, but we haven't made any progress yet. So this is showing performance and progress, and the red indicates health. It's showing red because it thinks it's late, because nothing has started yet. So let me go back to our plan section, and let's do the same thing in finance. Let's go into finance. Let's create a goal here in the customer perspective, and let's call this close 20% more deals. And let's save that. And again, we're going to see the same thing we just saw before. Let's put a KPI in here. And how do we want to measure this? Let's measure this by, how about number of deals closed? And let's save that. And now let's make this a simple. We just want to achieve a target. Let's measure it by a number. I want to go from 0 closures to, I want to reach 25 in this period. So let me go ahead and save that. Now I've got this saved. And let's do the same thing as we did before. We want this goal to contribute to that overall revenue increase by 10% goal in the corporate strategy. So let me go ahead and click on contributes to. We'll do the same thing, and this time I'm going to take a shortcut. I'm just going to contribute to a goal, and I already know the name of the goal, increase revenue by 10%. It's in the corporate strategy, as we see here. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and now I'm going to save it. Now I've just contributed another goal So if I go into my alignment map, now I've got this finance strategy with a goal contributing to that. I'll go into the alignment map. Now you can see the finance strategy is 100% aligned. Again, there's only one goal in there. That's why it's showing 100%. We haven't made any progress yet, so this is still showing late with no percentage progress. So let me go back into this and let me complete this with one more goal. And what I want to do now is I want to do a people and culture goal in my HR strategy plan. And I am going to call this a improve sales knowledge. And let's go ahead and save that. And the KPI I'm going to put here will be get more training. And let's just go ahead and save that. And let's just track that with a percentage. Keep this simple here. We'll go from 0 training to 100% complete by all, and go ahead and save that. Now we've got this goal in here, but you notice we haven't contributed yet. So let's go ahead and contribute that. So I'm going to go into improve sales, and I'm going to go to the contributes. Let me go into the edit screen first. I'm going to go into contributes to, and I'm going to click on this plus sign again. Same thing. Go ahead and click on that goal, and I am going to pick this goal here from the corporate strategy and save it. And there you go. Now I've got 3 goals contributing to our corporate strategy. Go back into the alignment map and you can see I've got these guys aligned. And I could even go into the corporate strategy plan now, and I will actually see an increased revenue by 10%. I will actually see I've got all of these goals from these different plans aligned through this linkage here. This link means we've got these goals contributing to it, and everything that happens in these goals now will contribute to the progress that's made, that you'll see being made in this overall goal. And let's try that out. Let's go into one of these goals here. You can go in right from here. I can click on improve sales knowledge, and this brings me into the actual sidebar of that goal. I can click on success criteria, and I can actually move this manually. If I had an integration, this would be done automatically, but right now let's keep this simple. I'm just going to move this progress here. We've made some progress, let's say, and click save. And now you see it turn green a little because we've made 73% progress. Let me go ahead and close that out. And now you can start seeing this, even though this goal is in another plan, HR strategy, because I've made progress here, you can see the increased revenue by 10% is starting to actually impact the goal. Still not great, it's still late and it's still red, but because I've made some progress here, you can start seeing progress in the overall goal. If I go back to the strategy, into the alignment map, you can actually start seeing progress now. So you can see HR strategy is in good shape. I'm 73% on target, and I'm healthy with green, and I'm also 100% aligned, which is great. I still haven't made progress with finance and IT strategy, which is why you still see an 18% late progress for the corporate strategy. And this tells me a lot in this one little screen. And I go into this goals part of it here too, and I could start now really drilling into how the goals are aligned, and I can filter on different goals. If this was more complex, I would want to filter on different goals and see different kinds of views here. We'll cover this at a later section, but this is basically telling you how all of your goals are aligned. You can break down each goal right here on the screen to see more information. You could pull up sidebars. You could get all the information you need right here in the alignment maps on the plans and goals perspective. Going real quick back into the corporate strategy, let's do the same thing for other goals, so we can start seeing the success criteria really start to make progress. So let's increase this guy a little bit and save it. And we got that on track now. Let's go into this goal here, and let's do the same thing. I'm going to move this a little closer. Now you notice this one is going to stay yellow because I haven't reached this in-between target. This is an NPS score we want to get. We're only at 89. I said I wanted this to fall between 95 and 100, but let's go ahead and leave this NPS score the way we have it. Let me go ahead and close this out. Now you notice we're really starting to make a whole lot of progress here, but we're still pretty negative because we've got total 2024 revenue here that we want to also increase, and this is a KPI that's actually in the increased revenue by 10% goal. Let me go ahead and save that. And now I'll go back in here. Now you can see things are really starting to turn green. So I've got all of these linked goals. I've got increased revenue by 10%, getting contributions from these goals. This is alignment. All of these teams are contributing to the overall corporate goal, and it's being measured very accurately here. And you can really starting to see in minutes, starting to see your plans really start coming together. A lot of information on this screen, a lot of information in this goals screen as well. We can see all alignment here. And next time we'll start talking about how we can use our dashboards to get views. We can use our reporting mechanisms to get views as well. And we can really start seeing how our alignment is advancing our company towards an outcome. In this case, the outcome is increased revenue by 10%, and you see how everybody's contributing. I hope this helped, and we'll get into the real details of this, but I suggest you practice, work on this, see how you can start really helping your company start to really build alignment and build collaboration and empower your teams to really contribute to overall objectives for the corporation. Thank you, and see you next time.